All right, welcome to a new subreddit called What the Fork. That's what the F stands for. Don't demonetize me. You might be wondering, how do those two things go together at all? And I don't really know, actually, but we're about to find out. That's why we're here. So why don't we begin with Sleeping Beauty and investigate... Yeah, I mean, that's a combination. I hope I don't look like that when I sleep. I guess there's no way for me to know. I've never actually seen a photograph of myself sleeping. So for all I know, I do actually look like that. I was told by my mom growing up that I made weird noises when I slept. And I'd like to say that so far in the outside world, I've never been told that before. So it's a victory, small victory, but I might still look like that. Okay, well, duh. Nude sleeper. What is your plan of defense if someone breaks in? Look at my balls. Yeah. Okay, so I don't know if you've ever seen this skit. I think it was a Key and Peele skit. But even before I saw it, I'd thought about this before. Like, think about if someone comes up to you on the street, like tries to mug you or fight you, and you just take off your pants. What are they gonna do? Are they gonna be able to keep like, no, give me your money as you're just standing bottomless in front of them? Or are they gonna be so caught off guard that they're just gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna try someone else. You're unstable. You're more unstable than I am, and I'm mugging you. Okay, I'm gonna go. It would probably work. I mean, I hope you never get into a situation where you need to decide if that's the right course of action. But what are they gonna do? You just get naked? Like, they're not gonna shoot you or stab you because you're getting naked. They're just gonna be like, all his friends are dead. Oh, God. And next thing you're going to tell me is, like, if I look in the comments, that pose is some kind of defense mechanism when it feels threatened and is worried about dying. Or the top comment says he's offering to the great god of crawfish. That crawfish actually killed all of them and cooked them so that it could obtain immortality. That is also a way that it could go. That would be a title in there's another subreddit that's called like people forking, okay, forking dying. And we're keeping with the F stands for fork theme. And they do weird titles for things. I still haven't fully comprehended what that subreddit is, but it's things that are like interestingly titled to give you a different perspective of what's taking place. I don't know if that's a good explanation. Anyway, that's beside the point. Ah, look how cute. This looks weird from the what? This is exactly what is this from? What is it? Who made this? It's like it's like a baby flood from Halo. It's actually cute. It's something out of some kind of documentary that takes the Flood's perspective in Halo. If Halo was told from the perspective of the Flood, and that was a cute little Flood baby. Anyway, okay. Chipmunk cheeks. Oh, this is the greatest GIF of all time. This is the... Shit, I've been caught red-handed. I promise I didn't do it. Look, it's all there. I don't have any of it. I remember when I first saw this. It would have been the end of a try not to laugh challenge. We'll just put it that way. It's like, how did you fit that much stuff? Also, is that for you or is that for birds? It kind of looks like bird feed. You're dipping into the wrong food container. That probably doesn't taste very good for you. Actually, I wonder, like, does food that is made for certain kinds of animals, does that taste good to them? Would there be any way to scientifically study that? And then when other animals try to eat it, does it then taste bad? Like if chipmunks ate cat food, would that taste bad to the chipmunk but good to the cat? Or are cats absolutely disgusted by eating the cat food that they eat, just like humans would eating it, but the cats are like, well, I guess I'm stuck with this. It has the nutrients so I don't die, so I suppose I will eat it. Or, I don't know. Or humans just extremely picky with our taste buds and what we eat. Okay, I got off topic there, but I love that. It's the best GIF. It is the best GIF. Nudist. Is it going to be it's one of those... Wow, that's a real pronounced, cat dick. I don't think I've ever seen such a pronounced cat dick. gonna go ahead and I don't know what the policy is on like YouTube for very human-looking animal dick, so we're gonna cover it up. Yeah, wow, Jesus Christ. Yeah, those hairless cats are it's an interesting choice of like I guess people probably adopt them, but I don't know. There's some people who are just really into the hairless cats. I've never gotten it exactly. Like, good on you for rescuing them if they're up for adoption. It's always struck me as a large hairless rat. So even though obviously cats like eat rats, but it's a little weird. It's a little yep, that was very pronounced genitalia. A taxidermy deer with dentures. Jesus Christ. God. I don't know what to make of this, because it looks exactly like a cartoon character. Because cartoon characters that are animals are generally personified to have at least somewhat human-looking facial features, which includes teeth if they're talking animals in shows. So it just looks like a far too realistic version of a cartoon deer. This is really top quality. What the fork material? Like this is it summed up. That's summed up right there. That's bad. I was like, how are these two things gonna go together? That's how these two things are gonna go together. Right there. Okay, mommy and her eggs. Is that on land, or is that like, no, that's like is that what a centipede looks like when it lays eggs? I thought it was like underwater at first, because it was like, it kind of looks aquatic and also kind of looks like salmon roe, but obviously not. It's insect roe. I hope that no place ever like substitutes salmon roe. They're like, oh, we can't get a hold of salmon roe, let's just use some centipede eggs instead and dye them orange, and they'll never know the difference. I don't like that. Oh, okay. I'd like to think I have my palate is pretty tolerable to things. I like to try new things. That insects are not one. And you know what? I was having this talk the other day with someone about how insects are the most plentiful. It's not a species. What's above species that all insect, like, I don't know what the scientific term is, but it's the most plentiful form of animal in the world, and yet we do not eat them. Like, it's the most plentiful source of protein out there, and yet we don't want to eat them. Like, if we were more willing to eat insects, just think about how easy it would be for us to get protein and food. But yet it's like a genius defense mechanism. No one wants you, at least as far as humans go. Obviously, plenty of animals eat insects, but we just don't. I don't know. It's you guys are some smart creatures there, not wanting to, making yourselves so that you don't get eaten by us. You just think about how easy it would be to get food if you just like, oh, that's a spider. Oh, that's a nice snack right there. Yep. More. Okay. Man's best friend. Yep. I can just think of all of the innuendo in the shower scene about washing your snake. I'm hoping that's not like a rattlesnake or something like that. But I have no issue with snakes that are not bitey or poisonous, right? If it's just a chill snake that's chill, I'm totally cool with that. Yeah. I mean, this is. I don't know about the mall being too happy with someone like taking their snake into it on a leash. That's probably a no. This is also probably Australia, I'm assuming. This seems like more of an Australian thing to do. I'm not stereotyping. It just seems heavily Australian from the stereotypes about Australia that I've heard. Hey, man, if he likes a snake, more power to him. I had lizards growing up. I had no aversion to snakes. Don't open raccoons inside. Oh, my God. This looks like something out of a zombie movie. Jesus, that's horrifying. Their little claws reaching through the cracks. Obviously, the little trash panda faces are real cute and stuff, but when it's just that is some next level like zombie movie stuff right there. I bet you could integrate this footage somehow into. You could like darken it, up the contrast. desaturated a little bit, add some like dark music, and it's like, oh, it's this horrible, what is this horrible scene we're witnessing? Eating beets. Oh my God. You have seen some shit. Oh my God. I'm horrified right now. Oh my God. It's like Carrie, baby edition. Wow. I wonder if the parents just like smeared beets all over the children. Like, this is gonna make a great video. Or if this is the kids actually trying to eat beets. God, that kid is scarred. This is both of them. The 1,000-yard stare. Like, this is a moment that will never be forgotten. Also, it's babies, so it's kind of, aw, that's cute. A pelican yawn. Pelicans have the weirdest yawn, featuring SoFlo bars. Gee, what the? Is that really how they yawn? Or am I about to read the comments on this and it's going to be like, the bird is actually choking to death and trying to figure out how to dislodge whatever is stuck in its, at least it's like, no, it's two of them on multiple, unless it's the same bird. It's really having trouble with something lodged in its throat. And like, God, can you imagine if you could do that and I'm going to read the comments and ensure that it's not dying. That looks satisfying. I hear that they do this often to clear out ticks and other pests that get stuck in their mouth sac. Man, I'm glad I don't have to deal with that problem. Guess the closest we get are those like tonsil stones that I've never had it, but I've seen over on like popping, like that you take the tonsil stones, like when you get strep throat, it's ugh. But also oddly fascinating. There's a lot of in this. Okay. The purple frog, discovered by scientists in 2003. That recently, oh my God. Looks like it's been juicing real hard. Like you are so buff that your muscles have muscles on them. Jeez, man, how do you go anywhere? It's like you're just permanently unable to move at all. You're just stuck like that. And your eyes seem to reflect just how unpleasant your predicament is. But at the same time, probably, let's be honest, I'm sure it can jump like super far or something. I'm totally underestimating how mobile it actually is. And it's also buff, and it kills its prey by actually just crushing it between its webbed feet. Just what a monster. I wonder what it can't be that big. Those little individual clods of dirt make it seem like it's pretty small, but it crushes things. It lifts a lot. Like, dude, that thing, it might only be like 6 inches long, but it curls like some 50-pound dumbbells on the regular, while also looking extremely unpleasant. The kitten knows what you've done. I'm waiting for like, what? It's like waiting for the payoff. What's going to happen here? What kind of breed of cat is that? Because I've seen those before. I think they're cute, personally. Other people might think their squishy little faces are a little weird, but I think they're cute. So, also that 1,000-yard stare is highly reminiscent of Beat Babies. That's what's on the. It's being filmed by a Beat Baby right now. The other Beat Baby with the 1,000-yard stare is just like, mommy told me to hold this camera in front of you, so that I don't know why, but I'm never gonna get over this moment in life. And now the cat's thinking the exact same thing. Snake trying way too hard to play dead. That's amazing. Is it actually? I don't want to read the comments on this and be told, oh no, the snake is actually having some sort of like neurological reaction, panic attack disorder, and it's gonna die. I want it to be like, this is a defense mechanism, this is gonna be fine. It obviously, snakes are not an animal that are like, oh, it'll be cute if I play dead for the cat. It's not like, it's feeling threatened. It thinks it's gonna die. We know that much. But also because of our personification of it, we're like, oh, that's kind of cute. Look at it playing dead. Even though it's not really threatened. Only we know it's not really threatened. It thinks it's getting tossed around by something that's about to murder its face. I'm gonna read the comment though. Is it a natural defense mechanism? It just wants belly rubs. I don't think that's it. It's a hognose. It's a hognose, and they have a play dead defense mechanism like a possum does. Good. It is a very not convincing play dead mechanism. Because I feel like if a snake is dead, it's not inherently upside down. It could be very much dead, but also right side up. But it's like, no, I swear, I'm actually dead. I'm not playing games with you. This is for real. Anyway, all those poor penguins, the most what the fork thing of all time. This is what happened when a photographer came face to face with one of Antarctica's most vicious predators. Slipped into the water terrified of what might happen. And I swam up to this leopard seal. My legs were shaking. I had dry mouth. Right away, she dropped the penguin. She came up to me and opened her mouth and and her head is twice as wide as a grizzly bear's head, just huge. She took my whole head and my camera inside her mouth and did this threat displays, but then the most amazing thing happened. She went off and got me a live penguin, and she came up and started to feed me a penguin. She kept letting these live penguins go, and the penguin would shoot past me, and she'd look disgusted as she'd go by me. This over and over, and then I think she realized I was this useless predator in her ocean, probably going to starve to death, and I think she became quite panicked. She started to bring me weak penguins, then dead penguins, then showed me how to eat penguins. She would offer me partially consumed penguins. She started to take penguins and actually push them into my camera. She thought the camera was the mouth, which is every photographer's dream. This went on for 4 days. So here I came to Antarctica to photograph this potentially vicious animal, to have this predator, this top predator in Antarctica, take care of me and nurture me and feed me for 4 days straight. That's pretty cool. These penguins are just like, God damn it, leave. You're causing this seal to just accelerate its hunting like 50-fold. This seal used to kill like 1 penguin every day. Now it's killing 1 penguin every 5 minutes because it thinks you need them. Leave. Leave now. You're upsetting the balance of the ecosystem. Soon there will be no penguins left. Happy Feet will be a distant tale of a species that once existed, and it's all your fault because of this stupid seal that just thinks we all need to die. God dang it. I love how the seal actually thought the scuba diver was a seal, though. That's great. It's cute, and also dead penguins. Perfect encapsulation of what the fork. Okay, well that was it. I hope you've enjoyed this interesting subreddit choice. You know, if you have, make sure to like if you liked. Check out the playlist in the description if you want to catch more subreddit videos and things like that, and subscribe if you're not already. And we'll leave it off there. I'll see you next time.